One of the loneliest places in the world is not being alone. It's being in a relationship where the words exist, but the actions don't. The actions are absent. Where someone keeps saying, I'm here for you, I care for you, you matter to me. But then, when life happens, they are nowhere to be found. The human heart does not bond with the words. It bonds with consistency. It bonds with presence. It bonds with repeated actions over a period of time. Because psychologically, trust is not built on what people say. Trust is built from what they repeatedly do. And that's why relationships that exist only in words create a very unique, subtle, and deep sort of pain. I say subtle because you cannot even explain it properly. Because technically, the person has never said anything wrong. In fact, on the contrary, they have said all the right things that they can or should. The problem is that their actions never arrived where their words are already present. And slowly, a void begins to grow inside the heart, in the subconscious mind. A feeling of being forgotten, of being left out, of standing alone while someone keeps promising that they are standing beside you. It's a kind of a strange abandonment. Not a physical abandonment, an emotional abandonment. The kind where a person is present in your life but absent in your reality. And after a lot of disappointment, something deeper starts to happen. You stop trusting their words and you stop trusting in general. Because, like I said, the brain learns through experience. Opinions are based on those experiences. When promises repeatedly lead to disappointment, the mind starts creating a protective belief. Maybe words don't mean anything. Maybe people don't mean what they say. Maybe I should not believe anyone. And suddenly, the damage spreads beyond that relationship. And now, every compliment starts to feel suspicious. Every promise you think is temporary, just for the word's sake. Every reassurance is something you don't take seriously. It feels empty to you from inside. And not because everyone is dishonest, but because your heart has exhausted from waiting for those actions that never came. And the saddest part is people only think that betrayal comes from lies. No, betrayal happens when someone gives hopes of those things that they have no intention of carrying through. Because hope is not a toy. Hope is something that people build their heart around. If you are in a relationship where the words sound beautiful but the actions are not arriving, please pay attention. Don't just listen to what people say. Watch and observe their consistency, because love, care, respect, commitment, everything is an action. And when the words and the actions do not match, the relationship slowly becomes a conversation instead of a connection. Remember this, words may start a relationship, but the actions will sustain it. And if someone's actions constantly tell you a story which is very different from their words, just believe their actions. It's the actions that are usually telling you the 100% truth.